The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Nichols College. Learn, lead, succeed. The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank and the Worcester Railers Hockey Club.
Coming up next on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, old friends renew acquaintances as the Doherty Highlanders visit the Wachusett Mountaineers. It's the Route 122 Rumble as the Northbridge Rams visit the Grafton Indians. Put on your hitting hat. The Valley Tech Beavers travel to Fitchburg to battle Monty Tech. And Swickle teams collide as the Millbury Woolies host the David Prouty Panthers. Buckle your chin straps, baby. The frenzy starts right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Frenzy. Kevin Shea, Andy Lacombe, and this is it. Final month of the regular season around here for high school football. Then we're into the playoffs. But don't tell anyone these weren't playoff games tonight. We had some phenomenal atmospheres and some great games.
Homecomings for a lot of teams around central Massachusetts. People playing under lights in a rare occasion. And a big one, the battle for Shrewsbury in Worcester tonight.
Assumption College has never had this many people on campus, including graduations. It was jammed. What an atmosphere. Look at the crowd here. Standing room only. They were packing them in with a shoehorn. St. John's and Shrewsbury, second quarter, 14-8 Shrewsbury. Right when I arrived, Tim Rio going one way like Marcus Allen in the Super Bowl, the Raiders and the Redskins. Rio coming back. Drew Campanelli throws a block. Jamison Carroll with a huge hit. Out at the half-yard line.
That looks like Phil Giarruso's head.
Next play. Rio, land of 6. Shrewsbury's up 21-8. 2 seconds left in the half. St. John's throwing to the end zone. Ryan Trokey, great defensive play, gets his hand in there and breaks it up. So we go to the half, 21-8, Shrewsbury in front, third quarter. Steve Pachalia delivering a strike to Kamal Saunders. Saunders takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. From there, Pachalia on the sneak. In for the touchdown, tack on the 2-point conversion. St. John's down by 5, 21-16. Campanelli. Just a sophomore, and Shrewsbury answering. The sophomore threading the needle. Great throw to Brian Moore for the touchdown. 28-16, Shrewsbury in front. St. John's going for it on 4th and 7 from midfield. Pachalia to Zach Pedoni underneath. Pedoni breaks the tackle, makes the man miss, and he's off to the races. Great speed. That's coming from his mom. 50 yards to the house. 28-22, St. John's going for 2. Tommy Farraco powers in. 28-24, Pioneers are down by 4. Fourth quarter, Rio flying through the hole. Great speed, great downfield blocking, takes it down to the 18-yard line. Shrewsbury knocking on the door. Fumble, loose ball. It's being kicked around, everyone going for it. Carroll recovers for St. John's at the 11-yard line. Huge game, wild finish. St. John's wins 38-35. They should play every year at Assumption College. This was awesome.
Wow. All right, this is Northbridge visiting Grafton. Homecoming for the Indians. Seniors have not beaten this Northbridge team in their career. We're scoreless in the second quarter. Casey Geyer on a tip drill interception for Grafton, and the Indians' D has a turnover. And so they try to get some points on the board here late in the second quarter. Ifatu Melifonwu. Look at this. Just breaking free. Should have been down a couple times. Still on his feet. Ifatu, oh my goodness. Tripped himself up there. Down in Northbridge territory. But here comes the Northbridge D. Chad Vaudreuil and company get the sack. They would stall the drive. We go to the half. Scoreless.
What?
Third quarter, scoreless. Rams defense forcing a fumble. Brendan Morganelli stripped it. Tim Haverty recovers it. The linebackers doing their job. Next Grafton possession, though. Jonathan Harrington doing a job. Behind Jack Fontana and Geyer with the block. And he's knocked out of bounds right around the Northbridge 10. And it would be Harrington a couple plays later doing it on the toss sweep. Follows Fontana to the end zone. That's the only score of the game. Grafton wins 7-0. You'd have to go back maybe to the Super Bowl. The last time Northbridge got shut out.
The Badlands just bringing it tonight. Wachusett and Doherty, great atmosphere. Another one. First quarter, Wachusett, Sam Brewer with a big run. Pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Next play, He's upset he wanted the 6. Next play, Cole Durkin gets great blocking up front, running hard to the end zone. Wachusett on the board. They are up 6-0. Next Wachusett drive, 3rd and long. Mike Fiorelli, the quarterback, scrambling. Fiorelli, under pressure, breaks the tackle, taken off, not going out of bounds like his coach wanted him to. Fiorelli down to the 10-yard line.
Michael, out of bounds, Michael.
Get out. A couple plays later, Anthony Bohonic. He's a physical player. He plows into the end zone, 12-0 Wachusett. 2nd quarter, 4th and long. Mike Oppong with a dart to Gabe Mangrum. 1st down, Doherty. Oppong on the option. Oppong on the keeper. Break into the outside. Into the end zone. 12-6, the Highlanders. They're down by 6. Point after. J.J. Early's the holder. He's rolling out and yelling fire. Evan Brunel going to the end zone. Early hits Brunel for the 2-point conversion, makes it 12-8. Wachusett with another big win, though. The Mountaineers take it 35-8.
All right, up to Doyle Field we go. Leominster taking on Algonquin, and the Blue Devils up 13-0 in the 3rd. Leominster going to Angel Kalina, and Angel going in for 6. 20-0 Leominster at that point. Algonquin then throwing. Noah Gray elevating and breaking up the pass in the end zone. Algonquin then going up Marcus Ellis, and Ellis powers in for the touchdown. The Tomahawks are on the board. It's 20-7. 4th quarter, Algonquin's Ryan Berry to Brett Sherman. A little bobble, the catch is good. It's a touchdown. Sherman marches to the end zone again. It's 20-14. Leominster, Pat Gallagher to Gray. Tiptoeing along the sideline, and he's loose. Touchdown, Leominster, 26-14 at that point. Final moments, we stayed to the end. Anthony Dandini for the touchdown. Leominster gets the win, 33-14.
All right, we got Assabet and Bay Path, picturesque night. 14-13 Bay Path at the half, 3rd quarter. Assabet on the goal line. Justin Phillips with the touchdown. It's 21-14 Aztecs in front. There it is after much discussion. Bay Path now creating the hole. Pat Dyer scooting upfield. Nice 20-yard gain for the Minutemen.
Was that guy Pete Core with that wicked block?
Could have been.
Woo.
More from the Minutemen. Christian Keeler finding Travis Gillespie. Gillespie sheds a tackle, and see you later. 50 yards to the land of 6. We're tied up at 21 all. Bay Path getting the ball back. Keeler finding Ben Paquette. Paquette makes a great grab and puts the Minutemen in the red zone. A few plays later, Keeler recovers his own fumble, finds Gillespie again in the end zone. High points the football, 28-21. Minutemen in front. Assabet coming back, though, and they win it 29-28 in a thriller.
All right, it's American night at Oakmont. They're loving it. Spartans. And Quabbin tonight, this one, as many Quabbin games are, shootout. Seamus Gorman to John Coette. Oakmont, touchdown. 6-0 here in the 1st quarter. And Coette just getting started. Now he's going to take the direct snap and march his way into the end zone. 14-0 Oakmont. Great snack shacks up there at Oakmont, by the way. I haven't been there in a while. Ryan Malkowski finding his man for the touchdown. 14-8. Oh, that's a little Des Bryant X. 14-8 at that point. Seamus Gorman then up top to Jamison McCarthy. 21-8 Oakmont. Gorman just getting warmed up here now in the next quarter, finding Coette for 6, 28-8. Oakmont wins a thriller, 47-44. Credit Quabbin. They're never out of it.
Rally, boys, rally to me. All right, going back to that St. John-Shrewsbury game, first of all, what an atmosphere. It was a phenomenal atmosphere. Both teams giving it everything they had, every play. And I look at the 2 quarterbacks, Drew Campanelli, the sophomore for Shrewsbury, phenomenal poise, the way he directs that team, the leadership he gives them. And on the other side, same thing from Steve Bachalia, the junior signal caller for St. John's, is the leader of that offense. He's so poised. These 2 guys never get rattled, and they just keep pushing their teams. I love both quarterbacks.
2 things you always hear when you go to Grafton High School for a football game is, come on, O-line, from their head coach, as well as pad smacking. Physical game here, and the Grafton Indians just do enough to beat Northbridge. You got to give the Northbridge defense credit, holding all the weapons in check Northbridge, though, shut out by this outstanding Grafton D.
Yeah,
They're
Mike
rolling.
Fiorelli, too, underrated, the quarterback at Wachusett. Another great game, another big win for the Badlands and the Mountaineers. Plenty more to come on the Frenzy right after this. All right, welcome back, everyone. Still plenty more highlights to get to and plenty more big games, too, and a lot of eyes on that Shepherd Hill team.
Yeah, you know what? Special night, first of all, in Westboro. They don't play under the lights all year long. They get them for a week. They get a lot of donations in. They play Friday Night Lights tonight, and they host Shepherd Hill. Here are the Rangers ready to go, and they get Kevin Mensah eligible to play and ready to go. But the story early on, Ryan Wong Lee hitting Brendan McKeon for the touchdown. 6-0 Shepherd Hill right out of the gate. Next Rams possession, Wong Lee. The throwing Rams. He's looking for Kevin Mensah. He's got him for the touchdown. 13-0 Shepherd Hill. And they were driving for more. And Westboro's defense bows up with the big crowd behind him. Zach Walker would recover the fumble here. And they had a huge crowd, Kev. You're going to love it. They're all jacked and pumped. They got American flags going out there
love the American
in Westboro. They were loving it.
I love it. I love
Rangers
the pride.
would convert. Peter Lamountain to Samuel Liss behind the defense. They won't catch him. He's too good an athlete. The touchdown makes it 13-7. Shepherd Hill would respond with just their normal ho-hum 89-yard touchdown drive, capped by a McKeon touchdown. 20-7 Rams. The Hill gets the win tonight, 59-26.
What have we here? We got Southbridge and Tantascwa from that new turf field out there on the reservation. First quarter, Warriors driving. Colin Eliason unleashes it. Is picked off. Brian Lopez with the pick. And Southbridge is in business. Lopez, good return. Pioneers now. Jose Miranda on the flea flicker.
Oh.
Phenomenal catch by Tim Williamson. And Southbridge is in the red zone 2 plays later. Miranda running up the gut. And in for the score, Southbridge up 8-0. Second quarter, and the Warriors at the goal line. Eliason finds Cody Robert in the end zone for the touchdown. 8-6 after the two-pointer failed, so it's still a Pioneers lead by 2, 8-6. Southbridge. Going to pitch. Edwin Morales finds the pack.
Whoa.
Somehow gets through the wash, and look out. 70 yards to the house. He's in, breaking tackles. 14-6, Southbridge in front. Tantascwa wins a shootout, 38-34.
All right, up in North County, North Middlesex and Tingsboro tonight. Patriots are ready to go, and they got going right away after they recover a fumble on an opening kick. Jake Hatchie, the QB, on the sweep. The captain's in for the touchdown. 6-0 Patriots. 2-point conversion. Joe Haskins to Xavier Marty for the 2 points. Haskins, the quarterback. 8-0 at that point. Hatchie's just a talented runner. North Middlesex driving again. Marty on the sweep. Hatchie seals the end, and the X-Man is over the 50. We've got another X-Man.
I like it.
Xavier Marty. 4th and 4, North Middlesex. Haskins on the move. Downfield, connecting with Corey Partridge. The Partridge family is back. North Middlesex up 14-0. They get the win tonight, 41-26.
Fitchburg and Neshoba. Another great show of support
Captain
for America. Scoreless in the first. Neshoba trying to sneak it into the end zone from a yard out. Ball pops out.
Oh.
And the Red Raiders recover. Red Raider athletes never quit. Now, Fitchburg on offense. There's a fumble. Neshoba's Nick Rogers recovers and thinking scoop and score. He does. Rogers scoop and score, 7-0 Neshoba doing it on defense.
The accountant told him.
Alex Marrero getting the Raiders to the 3-yard line. Marrero scores on the run, 7-all. After a 66-yard carry by Jake Fire, Kyle Hume burying and barreling through the pack. Hume scores 14-7 Neshoba, and Neshoba goes on to win this one 42-7.
All right, there is the Secretary of Crowd Control for Groton-Dunstable, Keith Woods, making sure the outstanding Groton-Dunstable student section well behaved tonight as they take on Marlborough. Second quarter, the Panthers up 14 and looking for more. Evan Scheidling to Kevin Short. Big gainer down to the Crusader 31. And then Marlborough goes to the guy they've gone to a lot, Owen Capadonna. Big hole, the senior, making defenders miss, and he's off to the races for the touchdown, 21-7 Panthers. on the ensuing or subsequent kickoff.
Ooh, I like
Seamus Gelinas on the return. Gets popped here. Nate Stemple, ball's loose. Evan Doherty from Marlborough recovering. Groton-Dunstable defense needing a stop, and they get it on the play. Jack O'Neill picks it up on the fumble, and O'Neill, long fumble return. There he goes, a defensive touchdown. Groton-Dunstable cuts the lead to 21-14. They're loving it. Great apple cider donuts up there, I'm sure. Marlborough coming right back. Schmeidlein hitting Jake Dion. Dion breaks the tackle, turns on the Jets. The Panthers get the win tonight, 42-14.
Marlboro, always a tough team. We got Millbury and David Prouty. This one being played on Mars. We've been doing a lot of stuff in NASA recently, finding new planets and finding that we can, in fact, survive on other planets.
Thank you, WPI.
John Ruman to Matt LaRue. We're just keeping it local. In for the touchdown. It is 6-0 Millbury. Ruman on the keeper. In for the two-point conversion, 8-0 Millbury in front. Check the gases that are coming out of the woolly swamp. Things don't look right. Now Prouty coming back. Stephen Gustafson. Look at the speed on Gustafson. He didn't Alice on squats this year. Oh. No siree, Bob. That is a tough run.
What does that mean?
It just means he was working hard the weight room on squats on his legs. 8-6 now. And there's Ruman in the second quarter. Ruman pounds it in. 14-6.
Hello, Ruman.
Ruman to Matt LaRue. 22-6. The Woolies. And they're not done. And guess who's not done? Ruman. Ruman going up and over. Great athleticism from Ruman. That's a touchdown. Makes it 30-6. Millbury wins it 36-14.
Oh, you're on fire tonight, Kev. Oh, a little air guitar. Money Tech hosting BVT tonight.
Full said they were playing Panama.
That's Panama. It's your favorite song, the air guitar. Josh Streer firing up. Savon Hughes making the grab. It's going to go for a touchdown at that point. And it's BVT's up 21-6 at that point. Look at, there is fog coming in this one. This was a Voc Tech playoff game from a year ago. Charlie Griggs to Nate Aponte. It's 21-8. BVT. Hector Petrie going in for the touchdown. 27-8 in the fourth quarter.
Archie likes the Irish music, right? The Foggy do?
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Tyler Pop just went out for a cold pop. And there he goes for a touchdown. 27-14. Aponte adds a two-point conversion, but that's as close as they get. Blackstone Valley Tech avenges a loss from a year ago to get the win tonight.
Archie's got him going again. BVT playing well. We got Maynard and Narragansett. Maynard Gansett has the ball. Bailey Valancourt hands it off to Matt Buscanera.
Yes.
And he's got a big first down. Next play. Another handoff. This time it's Dominic Kalel. And another big first down. But the Maynard defense would hold. Now Maynard handing it off. Alex Longo powering for a first down. Sets up Maynard. It's PJ Falzoni. Falzoni flying. Look at the wheels on Falzoni. Wow. Take it to TC Landos and get a Falzoni, why don't you?
Oh.
8-0 Maynard. That was the original TC Landos in Maynard.
Steak and
cheese.
And
the Tigers win it 30-7.
Hey, buddy, what do you got going? Here we go. All right, West Boylston hosting Lunenburg tonight. The Hall of Famer presiding. First quarter, scoreless. Big, bad Cole McCoubry running tough for the touchdown. Cole must have been a popular name for running backs, 17, 18 years ago when kids were being born. Second quarter, West Boylston defense. McCoubry strips it. Ryan Mott recovers for the WB.
It's Mott to be good.
Next play, McCoubry. I know Cole. He likes to run through you. 80 yards. Is he going to get away? Look out, ref. 80 yards for the touchdown. Where's he going? There's like nobody over there. 14-0. Cole, come back. After a Lunenburg touchdown, McCoubry again. Land of 6, 27-6 at that point. Lunenburg, watch this play. Cody Murphy, the bomb to Ben Cummings. One-handed grab. It led to a touchdown for Lunenburg. What a play from Cummings. Drew Bostic, though, comes out of the wash. He's going to add a TD of his own. West Boylston goes on to win it 48-20.
All right, Littleton and Clinton, third quarter. Tigers punishing ground attack, controlling the game. Sophomore Will Scott. Will Scott with the first down. Big carry. Littleton led 30-0 after one. The Tigers cruised to a 46-6 win over Clinton. You look at a couple bounce-back wins. Neshoba had a big bounce-back win, but I'm looking at Millbury winning over David Prouty. That's a great win for the Woolies over a tough Prouty team.
Yeah, you know, Ruman, he's been dinged up a little bit, comes back, leads his team over. And, you know, that's a big win because Prouty's been playing some pretty good football. And then you look at BVT getting a win over Monty, and BVT's rolling a little bit. The Assabet Bay Path game was a shootout.
Yeah.
We've got some good football in the Colonial League,
Tantasqua and Southbridge, another high-scoring affair. This is like the WAC here. It's like Houston and Baylor. All right, plenty more to come on the Frenzy.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by Bay State Savings Bank and the Worcester Railers Hockey Club.
All right, a couple great games to get to, and Jeff Lane, the coach of Worcester Tech, such a great coach. He's a class act. He's a phenomenal football guy. He's the kind of guy you want your son playing for. It is Worcester Tech and Neshoba Tech. From the General's Den, Commerce Bank Field and Foley Stadium, first quarter, 6-0 Worcester Tech. David Kerrigan with some tough running for the Eagles. Then Seth Anane on the sweep. Everyone pitching in for Worcester Tech. Great job by the lineman pulling, getting out front. Anane running hard, picking up another first down. Same drive, 3rd and 10 now. Adam Pascal on the quarterback sweep. Pasquale with a great run, shifting it back to the inside. He's not running out of bounds, folks. No siree. Takes it down to the 12-yard line. Pascal, play action, dropping it right down the chimney. Beautiful ball to Nick Boyd for the touchdown. 12-0 Eagles in front. Later in the quarter, Pasquale going deep to Boyd. Great catch. The stiff arm. Get off me. Boyd going into your living room and into the land of 6. Worcester Tech wins it 48-28, your final. Hudson and Gardner pick up the action in the third quarter, 14-8, Hudson in front. Gardner with the ball. Xavier Vargas handing it off to Josh Correa. Correa running for a big first down. And that sets up Gardner. This time it's Dylan Zarozny with the run and the touchdown run at that. Then the 2-point conversion. Gardner pounding it in, 16-14. Good back and forth game here. Hudson goes on to win this one, 28-22.
All right, we're back at Holy Cross for our game of the week on Saturday. The Crusaders taking on Bucknell in an important Patriot League game. Now, it's only the second time Holy Cross has been at home all season long now, and they've been kind of a road warrior and a road-weary team thus far. Head coach Tom Gilmore looking for big things when his team comes back to friendly home soil.
Going into this week against Bucknell, a team that, you know, record-wise isn't all that impressive, but played Cornell within one score, and I think Cornell just beat Colgate. So, I mean, this is a team that you just can't take lightly.
I don't think there's anyone that you can take lightly on your schedule. Records are records, and obviously it indicates how good you are, but there's really no bad teams that you play at this level. So anyone can beat anyone on any given day, and we've seen that a few times this year. And, you know, they're a good team. They've consistently been the top-ranked defense in our league for I don't know how many years, but probably 5 or 6 straight years now. And they're a run-based offense that does a really good job with a big O-line, with a pro prospect at left tackle, and a nice stable of running backs that do a good job of finding holes and keeping your offense off the field. We've been road warriors without a doubt, and it does take its toll. You know, for the next game, and that's what a lot of people don't realize, the recovery time and the preparation time in the beginning of the week. So it's been a tough stretch, to be honest with you. So getting back for a nice 3-game stretch at home is going to really help us recover physically and really help us in our preparations for the upcoming games.
All right, Holy Cross and Bucknell. See the game Saturday at 1 right here on Charter TV 3. Bucknell coming off a bye week, and it is their Patriot League opener. Holy Cross trying to go 2-0 in the league and doing it with Jeff Wade making his second career start as a quarterback. Kev, he was the 4th stringer when the season began, and now he's the starting quarterback at Holy Cross.
Yeah, and certainly not lacking for confidence. He has taken control of that offense. Love the way that he moves them, the self-confidence he has. The team is following his lead right now. You know, through the years, Bucknell has always been known for their defense, but I'm looking for Wade and company to have a big, big game tomorrow and another big win for Holy Cross. Second Patriot League game of the season. And you know, Andy, this is the second season for the Satyrs.
Yeah, this is where it all counts. Win the league and you move on to that postseason. All right, we're back with Man of the Match right after this.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Nichols College. Learn, lead, succeed. Berterra Nissan of Auburn, Unibank, Pucci Spine Jewelry, the law offices of Joseph J. Carigula, the Sullivan Group, the Central Mass Safety Council, Holy Cross Athletics. Visit us online at goholycross.com, Mid-State Auto of Auburn, and Milford Federal.
All right, man of the match time. My man of the match is St. John's quarterback Steve Bacciaglia. He threw for over 300 yards. He threw for touchdowns. He ran for touchdowns. He ran for two-point conversions. And he led St. John's to 30 second-half points. He was at his best in the second half with the game on the line, directing that offense up and down the field. Steve Bacciaglia is my man of the match.
Blackstone Valley Tech senior quarterback Hector Petrie had 201 yards through the air. He accounted for a couple touchdowns there, and he rushed for better than 100 yards and a couple more touchdowns. Man of the match in a win for Valley Tech over Monty tonight. Talk about the Fighting Beavers, Kevin Shea.
I'll tell you what, Archie, we know you're out there. We know you got them cranked up right now. They're playing great football, and you know this is the month to do it. It's championship month right now. The last push in the regular season. You want to get it going right now and get it rolling into the playoffs because we'll start those now in 3 weeks.
Hey, look at Shepherd Hill's won a couple of games now. They've got Kevin Mensah back, presumably for the rest of the year. We'll see what happens. But they're a team that is really tough, and they climb the ranks in a really tough division up there. Teams are going to be battling for a playoff spot here in the next couple of weeks.
And bragging rights. Wachusett wins again tonight. They're getting votes for number one. St. John's is number one. They play next weekend, a week from this Saturday. Boy, that's going to be a great summit meeting. Late in the season, having number one versus number two. I love it. Tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon from Fitton Field. We'll see you then.